Cancer, November is starting with new moon. New moon in Scorpio, and this energy is leading everyone, including you, towards a transformation. And the transformation as well is happening in you. And the universe or the energies or planetary system is inviting you to look at three major topics of your life. First topic is your life direction, your identity, who you are, what is your life purpose, where are you heading, what type of life choices you have made so far, and how do you feel in those life choices where you are. It's affecting literally everything. Where do you live? What's your life purpose? Where are you heading? What are your goals? What type of relationship you are having? What is your attitude towards yourself? What are your priorities? What are your beliefs? It's kind of literally you are going through this death. Death is the inner reassessment, inner transformation in the higher goals or the higher perspectives of who you are. And the second topic is your heart. And in heart, the Lovers reversed. And this is talking about, if we are putting, and your root is World reversed. And if we are putting these three cards together, it is the message that you are going to have a realization that, wait a second, maybe the life choices that I made so far are not serving me as I expected. Maybe what I was thinking few months ago is not what I'm thinking today. What were my values, again, in the recent past are not my values right now. And if you will be listening quite closely, you are going to realize that it's not about that the environment has changed, it's that you have changed, that you are going through this awakening journey with the death. It's inner awakening journey when you are realizing, I'm not the same person anymore. I don't want to be the same person anymore. I want to be somebody else who is less traumatic, who is less judgmental, who is less somehow limited by its own mind, by its own vision. And it's going to, it's going to feel that you don't want to progress, or you don't want to progress with your own choices. Lovers is a choice card, where you will be feeling like, but what if I exit? What if I change my mind? What if I'm realizing that the relationship where I am is not, the highest purpose? It's not, it's kind of on the surface, everything could be fine, but you will feel like something is missing. Something is missing. And you will, again, listening to your heart. Your heart is going to tell you, or whisper, or intuitively suggest to reevaluate your relationship choices, to reevaluate your choices for life that you have taken for yourself, thinking that this is your desire, that this is your dream, and realizing that maybe it's not your dream, and that your dream has changed. And the last card is the World reversed, and it's as well talking about the same, that you might, even in the middle of achieving your dream, or in the middle of your life, you can just kind of, if you're driving your car and you have a Google Maps set to the final destination, in the middle of the road you're saying, wait, I don't want to go there. I actually want to go in a different direction. I want to change my coordinates. I want to change the destination where I am heading. And I think I have been talking about that already in the previous months, for the month of October. Just go back, and I'm going to as well, talk about this a bigger transformation that is coming, and why this is happening to you, or actually this is happening to everybody. But why? Because the Pluto, the planet of transformation, right now on the 19th of November is entering for a really long time, for years, for decades, into the sign of Aquarius. And this means that the old structures, the old way of living is going to be destroyed. And now we are invited by the shift to dream big, to reconnect with our soul, to reconnect with our dreams that maybe even we were not brave enough to dream about. So it is very deep self-awakening process, and you as well, you're going through that, and it's going to bring really huge shifts inside of yourself. And majority of you are going to feel like literally, you are going to feel that something is off. You know, these really deep messages, right, are going to be relevant for those who are really awake and they're very subtle and listening to your senses, and maybe you are into the spiritual world or spiritual practices. But for a simple human being, as you can, like, for simple standardized human being, it's going to still feel something is off, and you're going to definitely feel confused. Your logic will not try to connect the dots, like what's going on, why you are maybe sabotaging, why your conscious mind is sabotaging itself, and something feels off. And you will feel that your dreams are not being met, that you can get into some sort of even a victim mode, or really kind of clingy mode, that why this is not happening as I want. Because it's supposed to change, right? It's supposed to change. So either in a lighter version or a stronger version, you're going to feel this calling of changing things, of this calling of transforming life, this calling of saying, look, I have changed, I need to do something else. In ideal case scenario, these shifts can create a lot of anxiety in you, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of self-doubt / self-esteem or confidence issues, because you will be like, something is off, why it feels that something is off. You will feel this, that I don't feel that this, it's kind of, I feel that it's not clicking. Error. Yeah, with the High Priestess reversed and Nine of Swords, it's like error, and my mind cannot calculate or rationalize what or where is this error, because the error is not in your reality. The error is, let's say, happening energetically and being like integrated in your system. So it's all subconscious processes. So again, this is a very strong invitation for you to wake up, to start listening to your senses. And not everything has to be rational. Not everything has to be rational. And all your worries, all your anxieties are just created by your mind not being able to calculate where is this formula, where this is coming. While you have to feel more intuitive than actually rational in order to understand that. As High Priestess reverse is not listening to intuitive messages that are coming up, and thus creating the nightmares or anxiety or frustration, or just being so stressed and burdened by like what's going to happen. And what is the right course of the action? The right course of the action is justice reversed. That you need to be this, I know a lot of cancers, and I'm like, what I'm saying right now is like this, when I'm that this, you should act like justice reversed, that this is so maybe contradicting to you. Like saying no to your own created path, saying no to your own created goals, and telling that, you know what, I don't want to that. I don't want to proceed with what I thought I want. I want to proceed something else. And the invitation, right, for those who are brave enough, is to close the doors yourself. Is being the one who says, stop, no, I'm not going to do it. Why? Because I said so. Which will lead to reassessing, readjusting your relationships romantic capacity, in friendships, your work or your occupation, your career, job change, and in general, like who you are and what are you creating for yourself. What's happening with your work? In a work context, I definitely see that there is a shift, a shift that will, if you're looking for a new job opportunity, it's going to reappear. Some sort of new, let's call them vibrations. It could be some ideas, somebody approach you, so you have a certain, maybe you're finding a job portal and you're finding some opportunity, somebody calls you, or you have just an idea, I just want to change my career and move in a different direction, different country. Basically, the change is definitely there. However, it says energies are not aligned yet. So, in a work context, if you are willing to change your career, your job, if you want to proceed with any type of new opportunities, new projects, new clients, new direction, new challenge, you have to be, first of all, super patient. Secondly, you have to do one step at a time. Even though you might be thinking that you can do it, one step at a time. Don't rush things ahead. Don't force them, because you will be full of, literally, you will be like, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Excitement can take you literally over, but the card advice, move slowly. Energies are not aligned. You're not seeing all potential risks that this move can take. So slow down, investigate, research, prepare, do due diligence. Think few times before you jump into this. So in a work context, opportunities will come, changes in the air. Don't reject it. However, whatever comes first, whatever comes, be really mindful or prepared, or ask the right questions before you jump into this. Because if you're not going to do these steps, you will realize that either you moved too fast, it was not the right opportunity, you didn't see significant challenges that will stop you later. And this you can literally avoid. Especially don't use or don't jump into any new ventures by the end of November, because Mercury is going to start retrograde, and this is not the time to start anything new. If you want to start anything new, then it's better to do it the first 2 weeks of November. As well as there is a chance that you are thinking about relocation, either business trips. Maybe you are being informed that your company is assigning you for some sort of trip-based task or project, or you will be needing to travel or relocate. And as well as it's something that is kind of in the air, but it's like the information is coming, but you will start to do it maybe from the new year, maybe from the January, not immediately now. As well as you might be thinking about relocating, about changing the place of living, the place, either it is relocating to new apartment, new house, relocating to another city, thinking just by changing the atmosphere, the environment where you are right now. As well, it's kind of something that you can look at, but not, you can investigate, you can prepare, but better to make this move from January. Regarding your love life, well, in love life, you are going to understand that again, like something is not clicking. And I think, if I remember correct, I was talking about that already in the October reading, that you will realize that something is missing, or there is some sort of secrecy between you and your love partner. Somebody is not being really transparent and honest. And as well as from your side, I see that you are going to feel this, again, it's kind of on the surface, everything is right, but either you are hiding something, so it could be a hidden agenda, hidden motives why you are in the relationship. Maybe you are having, you are kind of not cheating, but you are, I'm in the relationship, but I'm looking at others, like I'm having an active Bumble or Tinder or any other dating. You're kind of, maybe you might be thinking that it's some type of innocent approach, but actually it's not. Right? It's like the first signs that your mind is starting to wander away, and your mind is starting to compare your partner with the others. You're starting to think, what if that the grass is greener somewhere else? So it's just the first steps that are signaling that something is off between you both. And how it looks like that actually grass is greener. Grass is not greener somewhere else. It's just that you will feel off with your partner on a deeper energetic, emotional intimacy level. However, on the surface, everything will be fine, and you will kind of quite well enjoy each other, and you will have a very good communication, clear understanding on a mental, logical level. But think about those messages that I already, discussed. And it's not about that you need to leave your partnership. It's about that you need to address it. Either it's about your dissatisfaction that you're hiding within you and you're not sharing. So how you can improve the relationship if you are not sharing? So start sharing, start expressing. Or you're not happy maybe with something that your partner is doing, and as well you have been choosing to just keep it for yourself. Again, express, say, hey, I'm not happy with this. Call it out. Don't be afraid to address your doubts and address your insecurities. A very big shift can happen between you and all the third parties. So here it's about that you might either find out some sort of betrayal, or you might have some sort of conflict with your circle. It could be a friend, it could be a colleague. It could be that you will feel that the others are somehow betraying you, that the others are pushing you away, that the others are somehow not engaging with you, and that will create this kind of suspicious doubts in you. Can I trust them? Are they reliable? What I should do? And here it's about that you need to, again, speak it up, address it, call it out. And if there is some sort of unresolved misunderstanding, it's better to communicate again, better to address it at the first 2 weeks of the November than actually later. So let's draw additional guidance for you, Cancer, in the months of November. Autumn. Release the old and the rest. So it is about that you need to release the old. And what is old? Old is things, emotions, thoughts, priorities, goals, that are not serving you anymore, but you are just afraid to let, maybe even people, relationships, that you are just afraid to let them go. What if? Because you are afraid to let them go. What if they are going to think about me this or that? Or what if I need them? Or what if, what's going to happen? What if I'm going to stay alone? But holding on to all that you are actually not connected with anymore, you're not creating or giving a space for anything new to come. And this is the time that release the old, literally starting from your house. Release the old, clear all the clogged stuff, all the old stuff, give it away. You don't need it. Create a space for something new. About relationships, let go of people who are not serving you anymore, with whom you are feeling like, I cannot be honest, I cannot be myself. Maybe there are some misunderstandings, conflicts. Maybe those relationships have served its purpose. Let go of choices that you are maybe sticking to because you are like, I have to prove that I can do it. No, you don't. You have to do only what makes you personally happy, not to prove something to either your parents, to your partner, or somebody else. And the last part is to rest. After letting go, you will feel empty. You will feel like, oh, so what's next? And that will bring so much of space for new thoughts, for new realizations, for new beliefs, new goals to take a place. And that's why you need to rest, to integrate, to transform, to get prepared for the new beginnings coming, ideally in January. This was reading for you, Cancer. If you want to have a personal session with me, message me on Arrow Sisters. Otherwise, thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.